Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, everyone. How art thou this afternoon? Right on time? What's up, Gallo? How you doing? Based afternoon stream? Dude, the time where I have the most energy. I was legit just watching last night's vids since I couldn't finish it. What did you think of the build? I liked the bear. The bear with the brass plate was fun. Yeah, dude, everyone's been requesting this board. I feel like I got it a little late compared to other people, but it's here nonetheless. Cheese tomato, what's up, dude? Cheese tomato toasty. I actually had that for lunch, minus the tomato though. I had cheese, bacon, and egg. I made a little grilled cheese, if you even want to call it that, but it was so good, dude. I've been in like a little sandwich kick again. They're quick, bro. Like, honestly, you can quickly get an egg done, put a little cheese on it, put a little butter, some bacon, easy peasy. What keep on the desk? This looks so good. This is the Wraith. I decided to use the Wraith today. It is a big boy. It is so pretty, though. So pretty. Actually, I want to tell you guys something, but I'm also, like, not sure if I should spoil this. But freak it. Frick it, dude. Okay, I'm gonna switch viewpoints for this.
Like a lily with two eyes.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Also, I changed up the layout for the face cam because I was getting kind of bored of it. But I wanted to share this with you guys before I forget. Here is a list so far of all the giveaway items for the weekend. All right? QK Duo, Kohaku, Lucky65, Polygon, Tofu TKL, Angle 65, Zoom Dyna TKL, Parabolica, DK160, DK1 TKL, the Seal, the Zephyr 1, the TG65 Special Edition, it's like one with my logo embossed on it, Keycult TKL, Point 65, Squid 60, Dolch TKL, Glimmer 65, Wave 60, but this is the only Wave 60 I have left, and I thought I'd give it away, but it does have a small scratch. It's the only damaged keyboard in the whole thing. Neo 60, CU, KBD 8X Mark III, and Wind Xless. It's not even done yet. I still have other keyboards I want to add to this. Whew! It's a V2 Lucky 65. This is right now. No. This is on the weekend. This is when I do run the subathon. Actually, I like this new layout more. This is like a little bit nicer, a little bit more like cool. I like this. I should be. I just need to make sure the FMJ fully works. Because for some reason in my head, like, it doesn't work. But yeah, I haven't gone through this section of keyboards yet. You guys can't see it. But, like, I don't know. I haven't gone through it all. All original Alex. Why is the original meme coming up? What'd I do? New face cam, so refreshing. Yeah, I also took off the glimmer glass filter on it. You can kind of see it was kind of like deep. Like, this was, like, making everything very, like, non-contrasty. And then also, my camera was having problems focusing through this. So I decided to take this piece off. So it's more contrasty now and probably looks a little bit nicer. I forgot I had this on. Like, I literally don't remember even putting this on the lens. I guess I've just had this on forever.
54
okay.
months is kind of crazy, almost 5 years.
Amazing. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. 54 months is crazy. We've been streaming for that long, huh? I hope you enjoy the new little rainbow dino. Piece of D's nuts? God damn.
Piece of D's nuts.
Actually, let me move this, like, right here. There, that looks cleaner now. Now when you sub, it'll be, like, in line. Hell yeah, it looks good. It'll be on the weekend. I'll explain everything. I'll even have, like, a whole list of how to join giveaways. I'll have a set of rules. I'll post that all before Sunday. It's also probably going to be a multiple day subathon on the weekend, just as like a little FYI. I don't think we're going to do it in one day, but we are doing 2 separate streams on Sunday. So Sunday is still going to be a long day, but there's going to be a break in between streams. So there's going to be one at 1 p.m. and then one at 9 p.m. I think I'm doing. So yeah, our AI is allowed to enter. Pardon me? What does that mean? Who's the AI? Bots? No. Excuse me? Is someone the AI in here? Adam? Is Anna AI? This weekend. Unless something crazy comes up, it'll be this weekend. But, and then we'll set the goals. We'll probably do it like every 40 subs or something. We'll do a giveaway, but we'll see. I'm hoping to get at least like 3 more keyboards on that list. I want it to be like a crazy big giveaway. Smith, thank you very much for the Prime. Thank you, dude. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Like I said, if something comes up, it'll just be moved 1 week out. But I'll let you guys know exactly what's happening in Discord. Okay? Lily R2, I thought was going to come in this Friday, but it's not. It looks like it's coming in on the 15th. I think it's being extended because of the stream, which I feel honored about, by the way. But we'll figure that out too. The captions are working for me? Yes, sir. Captions should be working 100%. I haven't changed anything. All right, so the key, is it the key? The Q? I'm going to call it the Qi65. I assume that's how you pronounce it. No one's corrected me. The Qi65? There we go. Someone literally just corrected me as I said that. So, the Qi65. Qi65? Perfect. The Qi65 is a beautiful one, all right? This is going to be run by Unikey. I think I thought this already sold or something. But it's going to be sold, oh my god, where did I just have the, pause 1 sec, where did I put it? It's going to be run by Unikey, all right? It's going to start, where is it? Where's the price sheet I have? It's going to start at a base price of $349. It's a pretty one, all right? The Yon KBD Qi65. It's pretty, all right? We're going to take a look at this today. But, yeah, I hope everyone's been having a good one. Qi charging? Perhaps. Oh, also, we're taking a look at new switches today. Exciting. The new wing switches from Unikey. So Unikey did send these over. It's not really a sponsored stream today, but I am using switches they sent over. I don't think we're keeping the keyboard, so if we are, we'll probably put it in the giveaway list. Not for this giveaway, but for next giveaway, because I don't think I'll have time to do it for this giveaway. Just want to let you know, I am the designer, here to help you out. Thank you, Arkeebs. Arkeeb's the designer. I'm excited for this one. I already took a sneak peek at the color. Listen, there's some beautiful colors for this, by the way. To go through them, it's green, red, dark gray, silver, light sand, and dark sand. I swear to God, at one of the posts I saw had an orange version of this, and I'm a little sad that the orange version's not on Unikey's website right now. I don't know if the orange version will make it to the final group buy here, but I swear to God I saw an orange one, Arkeebs. I don't know what happened to it, but it is beautiful. Show us the switches? Well, we'll pick one of these switches. All right, I'll show you guys the keyboard. Fine. Here is the keyboard. This is the silver version, I assume. Beautiful keyboard, by the way. Yeah, it's in the product PDF. I have that open too. Beautiful side profile. Look at this thing. Absolutely crushed it with this side profile. It has a lot going on. We have a lot of just different shapes. It's not really standard at all. So we have a lot of different shapes. You can even see some of those bottom pieces, bottom plates you can even call them, peeking through. Gorgeous. Kind of show it from the other side here too. Absolutely stunning side profile. The other really nice detail, I want to show off the bottom first. Looking at this was really fun to look at. From the feet matching these diamond shapes as the center, I thought that was a nice touch. That was actually one of the first things I noticed. Second thing I noticed about how beautiful this case is, hoping my camera can kind of pick this up, there is just some really interesting machining happening along this kind of center that leads into the diamond. Gorgeous. Stunning. You killed it with this. This looks great. And then it also has kind of its own shape, right? Because it has these little indents, these little tabs that go inwards. So it doesn't even appear to be like just a boring, rectangle. It kind of has its own shape going on, which is really fun too. And I wanted to ask too, I don't know if my eyes deceive me, but does it taper outwards? Does it get thinner, Arkeebs? Is that my eyes just playing tricks, or is that intentional? Because if it is, okay. That looks really nice too. Really, really pretty. I really liked that touch. Because again, I was exploring this earlier. And then even the little triangles, again, very extended. You can actually see right over here. Around the diamond in the center, we have almost these other pieces that kind of facet themselves, like taper downwards again. Great. It does kind of remind me of Skyrim, but in a good way. Then we have a continuation of that design language on the back of this keyboard, which I think looks fantastic. We have our recessed USB-C cable. Again, we have some of these really nice tapers that go outwards. Nice looking back over here. And again, we even have a tapered line, which I think is a beautiful touch. Look at that. Stunning. The front has a little bit of that design language, sort of. It still continues on, which I really like. You can kind of see just by the lighting right over here and here, it goes in, it notches in a little bit to kind of give it a notched effect on the front here. But then it just kind of has like a very simple front, which I mean, really, realistically, this is more than I'd even ask for on any keyboard. This is a nice little front piece here. And then we have the internals in the top. Now, this is nothing to kind of laugh at either, because it does continue on with some of that design language on the top too. Camera? Thank you. Camera, please. I had to blow it a hair. Please. All right. We have the diamond here, and then we have those lines tapering out, which they're very subtle and I think look really, really good. Very thin side bezels. Not the thinnest I've seen, but I would say right up my alley for what I usually prefer with side bezels. Right up my alley. Internal step ridges. I'm assuming these are like a force break of some sort. These little tabs over here, they're silicone. Not exactly sure, but we'll figure it out. Maybe some sort of separation so it doesn't impact the bottom, which also would make sense. So beautiful there. I think the gaskets are already installed on this unit. Yeah, they are. But they gave us tons of gaskets, so Arkeebs, thank you very much for the 10 tier 1s. That is oh god, my camera. Very, very kind of you. Here it is from the side. I also rearranged my side camera a bit, guys, so it's a little further out. It was kind of too in before. I really spent some time on changing up the setup today. Again, you can see the side profile, which is great. And this is in the shadow. Imagine I'm not in the shadow. It's kind of, look at that. Beautiful. Stunning. Looks good. And then for pricing, let's see, do I have a list of all the pricing we can get to here? Because there is a brass and a copper weight. I don't know if I have all the pricing. Okay, so the stainless steel mid piece, which I'm assuming is this one, is an extra 50. Upgraded copper mid piece is an extra 30. And then if you want a hot swap PCB, because this comes standard with solder, is an extra 5. Even if you get the stainless steel, which I'm a big fan of in this case, $399, insane. I think that's great for what this is. This is with the stainless steel. Oh, that's weird. The stainless steel is the lightest out of all the weights. The stainless steel is 2650 grams, so 2,650 grams, which is 200 grams lighter than the brass, and then that's about 150 grams lighter than the copper. It has an 18.5 millimeter front height, which is, bro, beautiful. Stunning, Arkeebs. You killed it with this. Another 65 to add to anyone's collection, in my opinion. Very, very nice attention to detail here. The only thing that I was not puzzled by, but I kind of was like, okay, this is going to be a bit more involved, which is a good thing. It's not always a bad thing. Opening up the case, I'm a little nervous to do, because I think, are these pushing feet or something? I'm a little nervous. Oh no, I have to take off that. But there's like a method to opening this up. I have a guide. So beautiful, beautiful. We'll take a look. Now, let's see what else we got here in the bag. I have gaskets for days, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with. I got a lot of gaskets they sent over. We have a hot swap PCB today. So this is an extra $5 they said for this one. Ooh, nice screen print on this one. Cool design. Are these all the same? Damn, I got a lot of plates. What am I gonna do with all these plates? Is there differences between all these carbon fiber plates, Arkeeps? Are they all the same? So these are all the ones that came outside of the box, or the new ones, right? These are all the new ones here? Okay. So I'll just use these. I'm gonna use aluminum anyways. So we have aluminum, but there is also carbon fiber and what looks like a... What was this one here? This other white one they had. Probably PP or something. But we're gonna just stick with the aluminum plate today. Aluminum is a good choice. But here is the PCB. We'll just zoom out a little bit here. Kind of too close. Hot swap PCB has some options, not a crap ton. You'll probably get a little bit more with the solder. I'll double check. But we do get split on this, which is nice. Between stepped and regular caps lock, there's also an indicator LED there, which is fun. Usually you don't get those in solder PCBs. And then you have a fixed bottom row here. Nice color, I like this. You know, I think my camera's picking this up as a bit more navy, but there's definitely like a tinge of green here. Just a tinge. Ooh, there's also different color feet. You know what I think? Do I like the black feet on this more? So nice.
Well,
I don't know what I like more.
458 gifted a tier 1 sub to
JN, thank you so much, man. Actually, I'm conflicted. I don't know which one's nicer. All right, and then there was a daughter board here somewhere. Oh, it's already in there anyways, but I guess we have an extra. I'll just put this all back. I don't think we need literally any of this. Oh, and there's like a little screwdriver they gave us. Cute. Does this screwdriver come with the kits? Cute. Very, very cute. We also have what looks like to be a universal. I can kind of tell by the layouts here. Looks to be a universal daughter board, which is excellent. Nice little cable channel here, which, yeah, it looks like it actually fits everything quite nice. Great attention to detail on this, Arkeeps. Great attention to detail. So basically, the real reason to buy this is probably this really cute screwdriver, and you get a free keyboard with your purchase of a screwdriver. Isn't that cute? Very cute. It's just a little baby screwdriver. How can you be mad at this? I'm sold? Way too big? Huh? It's cute. Oh, I know. I'm just teasing our keys. I think if you have a precision kit, you're fine anyways. But yeah, this is a cute screwdriver, man. A free keyboard too? Yeah, free keyboard with the purchase of this. Nice screwdriver keyboard as a gift. Imagine someone does that one day and says like, you know, jokes around, but they put like, if the gift doesn't ship, like you're fucked. Kind of like how Cordy Keys does that. If it doesn't ship, don't worry about it. You're not getting it anytime today. But all right, let's use Type Plus snaps. Neo could do that. One day someone will do that. Because some people do not have a long screw bit. Oh, you know, that's very thoughtful of you, Arkeeps. You're right. Some people might not have the longer screw bits. Very, very thoughtful. I'm going to prep some of these. I love the Type Plus stuff, so let's just do Type Plus. It's just a baby. A little bit of a baby. Alright. We'll use this wire. Make sure it's all straight. We're good. So nice.
Hi Alex, so I cut the blockers of the Mode 80 and solder-in switches going for paint soon.
Wait, so I cut the blockers of the Mode 80 and solder-in switches going for paint soon? You cut the blockers? Can I see a photo? Do you mean you physically cut them off? Huh? God damn. Hi, Baron. How you doing, man? Been out for a while? Bro, I get you. I feel like a lot of people have taken a break from keyboards, but a lot of people I feel like are slowly coming back to keyboards, and I'm I'm here for it. I think people need to come back to keyboards. There's a lot of fun stuff happening in the hobby right now, man. Also, I didn't watch Alien last night, guys. I was too tired, and I ended up just playing some games with friends for like literally 30-40 minutes, and then I went to bed. I was way too tired last night. I was literally crashing as I was like sitting there. Let's use this. I was so freaking tired. Now it's WinKey instead of WinKeyless. That is interesting. I definitely need to see a pic. Hi, Stu. How you doing? Let's put this in. Oh, by the way, guys, look, I got some new commission cards. So these just came in, so anything shipping out now will have these commission cards. And they'll basically say like, thank you on the back. I'll check off what I've done, just so you know. And then I'll put notes beside like these. And then I'll just write a little note. But I made these the other day and I thought they were really cool. So I ordered a metric butt ton of these things, so I'll have them for a long time. I met a keyboard nerd in my uni's camera club? Really? So now you have two hobbies. Let's do this next one. Those are sick, thanks. I got inspired to do some new stuff. A metric Mantis Finworth. Actually, the cards aren't that expensive. I think it was like $50 for 500. It wasn't that bad. I want to order some more stickers soon too, because I'm running out of stickers pretty rapidly. I don't know what happened to all my stickers. I literally had like, I think we had like 300-400 of each sticker, and they're all gone. Because I think I've just been including stickers in like literally everything I ship. So, Rock, what's up, dude? So nice.
Yo, Alex. My wife finished her 9-month bodybuilding routine on July 30th. His name is Nolan and he's the best less than 3.
Bro, honestly,
Much
I was
love,
like,
my
damn,
dude.
9 months? Crazy. And then you said his name is Nolan and he's the best. That had me in the first half. I was like, dude, what's the progress looking like? You know, like, hell yeah, congratulations. That's awesome, man. I bet you're pretty proud, huh? Crazy bulk? Bulk and then cut, you know? That's crazy, man. I hope you're happy, dude. That's awesome, dude. Oh, my bodybuilding pics? No, I really want to... Selfish of me to talk about this now, but like I kind of really want to get in shape a little bit. Today, I want to do a little rowing routine. Like, I'm not overweight per se. Like, I'm still 171. Actually, I might even be a little lighter. I just kind of want to, like, change my own body a little. I feel like I need to as I get a little older. I'm starting to get into that little bit of a headspace now. Super proud he's a big boy. Hell yeah, I'm so happy for you, bro. It's going to be a busier life, huh? Busier lifestyle now. At the GMK meet, I just went around and stole stickers at every table. Dude, I need to bring stickers to the meetup for novel keys too, so people can take them. Oh shit, that gives me more of an incentive to order stickers now. Oh, I was like, what link is this? Not Pie, love you, Alex. Love you too, buddy. How are things? How are things? But yeah, man, life's crazy. I saw a really good quote online this morning, actually. Right when I woke up, I was just like on TikTok for whatever reason. I was just bored. Because I woke up at I slept good. I feel like I slept really well. I woke up at like 7:45 and I just like went on TikTok and there was this quote that this really cute animation. Dude, let me show you, because I think this animation is insane. I hope this doesn't switch my headphones.
At Alexotos same, my wife is pregnant with our second and we are getting out of the first trimester this week. I need dad muscles to chase
Hell yeah,
my
we all need the
3-year-old
muscles,
while
bro.
I hold this new baby next year.
Dude, Burn, let's promise each other to go on a workout routine. And congrats, bro. That's huge. This one. Wait. Let me redo it. Why are you worried? Worrying won't stop the pain tomorrow, but it will stop the joy of today. I thought that was really powerful. I didn't watch the rest of it, but that first like 3 things there. By the way, that guy's animations are insane. Why TikTok? I don't know, man. Back on it, but that made me like happy to read that because I'm like, that's so true, man. It does kind of stop the joy of today, and it's not gonna fade away tomorrow either. So I get it, you know. I get that. That kind of like made me happy to read. Part of getting into shape has been stop using TikTok. Dude, can I be honest with you? You know what? I'm not even really, TikTok's not really my jam. Like, even though I use it once in a blue moon, it's not really like my thing I jump to. I've been kind of going ham on Reddit. Just reading subreddits about like camera parts and stuff like that. And I feel like I spend way too long reading things. And I know it's not as bad as probably watching, you know, like 30-second videos, but I do feel like I've spent way too much time on Reddit these days. Yeah. But I want to chill out with Reddit a little bit too. It's a good message for working out too. We're all skeletons underneath. Yeah, dude, if you guys haven't, like, can I be honest? This guy here is... Here's another really good one. This almost made me cry, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I need to show you guys this one. That's a pretty powerful. Go check out this guy, dude. 1924 US. This guy makes some pretty nice like animations and stuff. That one there was pretty crazy. That one there made me almost like cry. I'm not gonna lie. Is already throwing out emotional damage. My bad, dude. That's me after spending all my monthly money on Pokemon cards. Oh shit, are you on the Pokemon game right now, man? Reddit's banned in my country? Actually? Wait, which country? You're definitely too deep into cameras, but imagine spending 2 hours seeing this guy building a keyboard. Hey. Do you have a YouTube videos or pointers on how to take pics of keyboards? Oh, fuck. I have started that video / project like 4 times, and I have not finished at any given time. Mainly because like I get a little self-conscious that my setup area is not pretty because, dude, I also double as like a shipping station because I do a lot of client builds. So I should, but I have done live streams on how I do it Whisper, but I've never made like a full-on video. But you know what? Maybe that's my next project. Maybe that's the next thing I do to show you guys what's up. Oh, let's put this in here. A master can't give away all his secrets? Nah, I don't mind telling you guys how I do things. It's not really a secret. Although I will be changing my lighting on stream soon. I think it's too high. I don't like how the shadows aren't as long as they used to be. So I'm gonna lower the lighting a little bit, which should also affect how long these shadows are, and then it should also affect some of the reflection on the keycaps. Not that it's bad, but I do wanna change it. Oh, Whisper, they were ones from a long time ago. And it was mainly like at the editing process with a little bit of talk of how I shot things. But I will show you guys. Maybe one day soon we'll do another video on it. Maybe it was lost. Your overhead rig is ceiling mounted or is it on a tripod? I drilled it into the wall here. And then I did put on some like adhesive, I painted them as well, some adhesive like cable runners because I didn't want to feed the cables through the wall, only because what if I want to change something? I just didn't feel like fishing cables in and out. But yeah, it's drilled on a stand into the wall, which feeds outwards so you don't see, you can kind of see the cable channel on the side. See that? That's the cable channel there. But yeah, it's drilled into the wall. Makes things a lot easier. Is this board Q charging compatible? Or Qi charging compatible? No. I don't think this even has wireless. Oblique or Lily? Damn, bro. Those are two solid keyboards we're picking from. I don't know, man. I can't answer that. That's betraying, like two people I love, I feel. Sent the photo? Let's see. I'm so curious what you did here. That is hilarious. What prompted you to want to do that? The cuts will be filed? That is so hilarious. I love that, bro. Where's the photo? I'll let Zan decide if Zan wants to post that in the Discord. But that is cool. Let us see. I'll let Zan decide. Oh wait, let's do this first. Wanted the Windows key back? Hey, you know what? I respect it, bro. Respect it. I went to Oblique because I wanted a silver keyboard. Yeah, I thought the colors would have been a little bit more diverse with the Lily. But the Lily's still a beautiful keyboard. Like, I'm going to be honest, and I love the Oblique. The Lily has a certain... The Oblique's a bit more, like, aggressive looking, in my humble opinion, while the Lily is a bit calmer. It's almost a bit more elegant. So I think it really just depends the vibe of the keyboard you want. Did you cop yours? I am fortunate now where I'm being sent one to take a look at, and I think they're going to allow me to keep it. Think, keyword. So I'm probably just going to be happy with whatever color I get there. It's a prototype unit, so. Allows me to buy some keycap sets. Now I don't feel as bad for getting mutagen. Oh, let's do one more stab here. Hi, I love Puncakes. How you doing? How is everyone? I'm good. It's a good day. We can't complain. We're all breathing, you know, we're all happy, I hope. Even if we're having a bad day, we're having a good day, you know, we're all here. I was looking into getting a desk shelf. I'm still probably going to I think I'm going to pull the trigger. I think I need some little bit more storage solutions on my desk because like this is kind of the only storage I have right now, which is just like this plastic bin full of tools. And then I have this little thing on the side that you guys can kind of see. That's all I have. I might treat myself and get the one from Grove Made, but I really wanted the white one they had, but they aren't making it anymore. I reached out and they said they're not making it at all. So I think I might just get the maple one that they have and just call it a day. I just don't know what size I want. I want one of those, but it's honestly tough to look at $300 shelves when the desk isn't much more. Yeah, dude, the thing about Grove Made is I love their stuff. It looks genuinely really nice, but like the price is a little bit tough to like swallow. But I like the look of the cork that they have. So I might just treat myself to it because I really don't buy anything outside of keyboards and cameras. And even that is very seldom. So I might treat myself. Like I don't buy video games. The only thing I've really bought recently was the Steam Deck. That's it. In recent memory, yeah, that's literally all I've purchased. So we'll probably get that one there. Or I'll probably get that one. Nordco? Let's see. Let me look that up really quick. Is this it? Oh, this is I think I'm looking at the wrong thing, guys. Oh, it's not going to show you guys. I think I'm looking at the wrong Nordco. I might have spelt that wrong. I did. Is this the right one? They sell desk shelves here? Wrong thing. This is, thank you. Oh, Nordco House. Look at that. I was so wrong. Oh, shit. They got like a retractable... Wait, this looks like insane. Wait, where's the, I guess, desk setup? Oh, here, modular kit. Is that this? What this is? Oh, wow, these are pretty nice too. Oh, they got like a really big one. Interesting. Thing is, they don't have maple. I don't think I want to do oak and maple. I think I just want to either do maple and maple or just like white and maple. Because the rest of my setup here has white in it. Maybe I'll have to take a look. Norbauer on Adam Savage was chill. I watched the whole thing. I actually really enjoyed the video. I think it was neat to see Norbauer talk about his passion. It was nice. It was a fun video. I still don't think I'd ever purchase $250 stabs or whatever they're going to be. 150, who knows? But the video was genuinely a good watch. It was cool to see how passionate at any given expense to get the perfect item for himself. I really respect the hustle there. But yeah, it was just a good watch. I think you guys should watch it too. Take it with a grain of salt. You don't have to buy the items. But it was fun. It was fun. 150 stabs is kind of crazy. Even if they end up being $75 or $70 a stab, which I doubt. Definitely not for me, but really cool. What did I miss? Oh, they're like perfect stabilizers, according to Norbauer. If they release a Seneca HHKB, I'd have to get a loan. Okay, this is just me speaking out loud right now. I couldn't help but think, though, when it came to those stabilizers, depending on the keycap and the switch you install, if they were meant for MX boards, I still feel like there may be issues with those stabs. I don't feel like... You remember how, like, on certain stabilizers, where there's just not enough room to wiggle, they end up binding? I still feel like there'd be some sort of issue because of how stiff that assembly might be. Yeah, exactly. I think they're only truly made for the setup that they're... They did talk about the binding issue a lot. Yeah. That's what I was listening to as well. I don't think they'll ever be for the mass like produced or even for the regular MX keyboard in a lot of ways. So, interesting concept. However, I do think there's beauty in simplicity as well. And not to discredit what Norbauer is doing, because again, it's a really cool piece of engineering. But I do think there's also beauty in simplicity and beauty in something that just works and just is what it is. But genuinely fascinating video. I've spoken to Norbauer a little bit, like at one of the meetups one time, very briefly. He's a very smart guy. So I definitely liked the video from the aspect of seeing how much passion oozes from the products he creates. Are the products for me? Not really. And I still have a little bit of pain points with some of them. But very, very cool video. Much respect to both Mr. Teja and Norbauer. It was weird seeing Teja on a YouTube video again. I feel like we just haven't seen him in forever. It was kind of weird. I feel like it's too much far-fetched a solution for a small problem. Well, I guess to give Norbauer credit here, he does state many times that these are overly complex designs for what they're worth, and they're not meant for... I don't mean to say the average person, but like they're not meant for everyone. I think they're meant for people who literally want like the over-engineered version of something that's considered luxury. So it's interesting, but like I said, I think I am part of the maybe this is again too mean to say, I am part of the common folk where I don't really care about the over-engineered aspect of it. I can appreciate it, but I'd rather take the simple thing that works and I don't have to spend a lot of money on it. So I'm part of that crowd, okay? That's the crowd I vibe with and I want to be in. I wonder how much the stabs specifically affected the price of the Seneca. I doubt much. I don't think they affected it crazy amounts. I get it. It's not for the people who want to tinker. It's getting something in awesome in... Yeah, exactly that, dude. We are the peasants? Yes. Maybe not all of you guys, but I am part of that crowd for sure. Seneca was like, what, 4,000 bucks or something, guys? 4,000 USD with shipping or something? Honestly, I don't remember. 3,000 plus? Oh, I didn't even know it can get up that high. What was the $7,000 versions? Jeez, that's a big price tag. The perfect stab is not a small problem for me. I don't think I've ever been truly happy with any stab. Enough. Not to say that I'm good with stabilizers, but if you ever need me to do a set of stabs for you, bro, DM me. I think I can do stabs pretty well. I've been told that my stabilizers are very good. I think they're all, I mean, I just, to me, they become the norm. So if you ever need me to do one, man. All right. It perhaps makes sense on a $2,000 plus keyboard. Yeah, like I said, I respect the decisions made there. Not for me, but I respect it. I'm saving up for the tariffs when you send me my Manta after building it. Yeah. I think I have a way around it. Not in like an illegal way. It's literally repair. The Mantas might be different though because they're not sent to me for repair / warranty / assembly. Basically, the way around it is I can value the service alone and not the actual product because we're not keeping the product here. Like the product's being sent back and forth. But with the Mantas, because they might be sold and received here, then sent back, it might be a different story. But we'll see. I've had good luck with most of the stabs I put together. Hell yeah, Yoshi, I'm proud of you, bro. It is. It's like a small amount of lube you need. If I have my Vaza sent to you and built? Yeah, Wobbly. So, oh yeah, the other thing I'm doing for anyone who got the Vaza units, Wobbly, Bull will be shipping them to you guys because of the tariffs, and it's just not worth it for us to do it anymore. The payment for shipping is still, I'm sending Bull all that, so you don't have to pay for shipping again. But yeah, I'm going to see who wants it built because there's only a few of you guys. But yeah, it's just, dude, the tariff cost right now is too much. So we're going to just, me and Bull are working it out where we can just ship it within the United States. Because that's where a lot of the people ended up ordering theirs. So there's a few people in Canada, but I can pick mine up in person? For real? That's scary. Oh, for the cost of things? I mean, it is what it is. Not really much any of us can really do here. Not much at all. But yeah, gonna get this. I also ordered some like cable channel stuff for the bottom of my desk because I'm getting really sick of looking at all the cables. So I'm finally gonna clean those up. Like, they're not that bad, but it's also enough that's like bugging me. Oh my lord. So I'm gonna spend the next few weeks really cleaning up everything. Especially after the subathon. Just don't look at the cables. Yeah, I should. Just ignore. I'm gonna let you guys vote for switches today. There's a bunch of switches we can choose from. A metric butt ton. We can do granite switches if you guys want. We can do some of these new wing switches, which I'd prefer if we used those, but we can vote. I'll let you guys pick at the end of the day. I don't have any classic blues, unfortunately. I need to bother Mike for some more of those. The new wing switches feel interesting in hand. I was playing around with them. We have two versions of them here. We have, what are they called? We have the Wingtree Unilinears and the Wingtree Yuyin Linears. So one's like a long pull, I believe, and one's not. I don't know all the stats off the top of my head. I just got these in last night. So we shall see. Can we use the East German Vint Blacks? No, they're in a keyboard. Honestly, dude, those ended up with such high failure rates. I'm so sad. I'm loving the granites, planning to get a second batch. I know, I have been... It's weird, I liked them a lot when we made them. And I was like, perfect, these are the most like excellent answer for Milky Yellows for me. Without sounding exactly like Milky Yellows. and lately I've been really, really liking them. I do think I prefer putting my own lube on them though, but the stock lubricated ones are insanely good. Is EC worth getting on the Lily round 2? I mean, I think if you're already ordering it, maybe just order yourself an EC kit to go with it. But like, I don't know. I think EC is cool. So yeah, I think it's worth it. But you may not like it, and then maybe it's not worth it for you. Maybe it is a bad purchase. Are the wing switches a preview, or are they available today? I have to double check Unikey if they're available. No, I don't know either. Dynacap waiting room? Soon. Very, very soon. We hope. I passed in the Vaza colorway because I was worried about tariffs and knew the plan for it to go with originally. Glad you guys switched it up for those who got it in the States. Tariffs are such a joke. Dude, I have had to deal with it a few times on behalf of clients, but like I said, I've been lucky enough that I think only one thing has received tariffs, like heavy tariffs. And it was a unfortunate thing. It was not even for a product I built. It was just me shipping something back to the States. It was a prototype. But yeah, it's been miserable to say the least. All right. So before we put on the plate, let's take a look at the plate here. Interesting. We have, I guess this is where the spacebar will go over here. So it's not exactly closed off, which is interesting to me, right? A lot of people, what they'll end up doing with plates is they'll put the square so it's form-fitting around the switch. I don't know how the switch will sound here. I think it'll actually give it some breathing room on the side. Maybe not sound as aluminum metal metallic sounding. Interesting choice. The plate itself, actually, this is a nice, is this coated or something? This is nice. It has like a nice texture to it. What else do we have here? We have ISO available. We have some small little relief cuts where the gaskets would go. Interesting. I thought maybe we would have seen like a longer relief cut here, but definitely interesting to see. No frozen piss. Wait, what? What happened, Arkeebs? Is something wrong on this plate? Oh, I guess it is on one side. Is there a different plate I should look at, Arkeebs? Oh shit. No? Okay. It's all good? Okay. Whew. He said, wait, what? And I wasn't too sure. Is the other aluminum plate the exact same? So I take that back. It is going to align on one side, but it's going to be open on the other. I was wondering why the spacebar switch cutout is that big. Oh, is it not supposed to be? Do all of them have it? Yeah, they're all like that. Every plate is. Well, we'll see now. We'll see how it works. It is on one side, not on the other. We will see. Let's see. Are these both the same? They're exactly the same, yeah. Yeah, they're exactly the same. It might be for the 6.25U compatibility. Probably is. Probably for solder. What else do we got on this plate that's worth noting? Pretty standard fare. Interesting to see how these small little relief cuts. Yeah, this is a soldered PCB too, guys. I don't have it in front of me. I don't know the exact compatibility of all the solder stuff. Is there actually a guide on that? No, I don't have any information on the solder plate. Product page. No, I don't have that. I don't know what's on it. Dude, I seriously wish the anodized orange makes it... Can I... Here, let me show you guys this quick. This is 7U right here. I hope that we get to see this anodized orange. Is it just me? I don't know. Is this even planned to be sold, Arkeebs? Very pretty orange. Orange wins. That's hot. It's not on the Unikeys page, so I don't know if this is planned on being released. Probably we'll have to talk to DDS. Okay. That's cool if you guys get that. The orange is fun for this one. I do think it might not be the most popular color in the world, but it is very pretty. All right, now for switches. These are the uni linears, so I think these are long pole. these are the, sorry I have to keep looking, the Yuying. Ooh. So this one here is going to be the regular schmegler ones. Let's just put these back. So, these feel like they're full travel. They have an all black appearance. They say Wingtree on it. Very Cherry MX-like. Nice spring weight. And these are long pull. So I'll let you guys pick between these two. They're all factory lubed and they're done well. I double checked because I was like, do I have to lube these? I kind of feel like these ones, but I'll let you guys pick between the two. These are Yuying, these are Uni. Okay, seems like we already know the answer here. Half and half? Who said that? Do a poll? I don't even think I need to do a poll. I think I can see the answer. Ordered some granites? Hell yeah, dude. The granites, I have them in... Oh, no, actually, I gave away that keyboard. I had them in that special KVD 8X that I built, and they were so good with that particular keyboard. I kind of, like, low-key regret giving that away. Yeah, I don't know if all the packaging for these will come with this, like, little tray. If they come with this for the price, I will be seriously blown away, but I have no clue if they'll come with that. Let me see if I can find these on the website. 1 second, guys. Wingtree Uni keys. Let's see. Yeah, they're on the website already. So these are the Yuying. So the Yuying ones are $3.50 for a pack of 10s, which makes them 35 cents a switch. Not bad. It's a palm stem, PA66 top and bottom with a 55 gram bottom out. And it's a 3.7 mil travel distance for these guys. Interesting. There's also a bunch of tactile ones that we got sent as well. What were the orange ones? They're definitely like 3.4 or something. 3.2. So yeah, those are definitely shorter. Okay. It's weird. These don't feel like a 3.7. Do they? I guess so. The spring's nice on this, though. I can say that. Did they have spring tolerances on this website? Yeah, it's ±2, which is very good for springs. Very, very good for springs. What's the spring length? I didn't even check the spring length when I cracked one open before. Oh, they're a long spring. So that's cool to see. Cool. Factory lube is, I would say, adequate. Just a friendly reminder, I think you are 6 hours early. Actually, in it, if you go back to the schedule in the Discord, hold on, let me point it out here, bro. If you go into the schedule in the Discord, it says 1 p.m. for the Qi65 today. 1 p.m. In it. Yes, it does. So I think I'm on time. This freaking guy, bro. This freaking guy, dude. And it's writing a response to me right now. It does automatically change with the time zones, yeah. Wizards also appear exactly where they're meant to be. Interesting concept. And it really likes going for timeouts. No, he's not going to get one. I don't timeout in it anymore. Remove his VIP. We cannot have VIPs clueless of the schedule. I can't, dude. He is a VIP chatter. Plus, I have to make sure it's him in case there's copycats. So that's the way I can tell. That is the way I can understand if it's him or not. NAAI is still tuned for maximum trolling? I thought I changed it, man. I thought I reduced it a little, but I guess I didn't. Who's copying Annette? Some could say Adam, or some could say it's the other way around because Adam was here first. But it really depends. Annette clones? You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. What is your go-to mod for MX2As? Ooh, I like myself a nice foam film, so Desky is beautiful for that. Actually, I need to mod myself a set this weekend. And then I really like using a 55-gram spring. And then I can go either GS2 or 205. Hell, even 3204 is nice on it if you want something a little lighter. But dude, I do not like putting a lot of lube on the Cherry MX Blacks. Before I used to do a medium light, like very in between. Nowadays I do like just light. So Adam and Anna are one and the same person. Don't fall for it. Oh snap, the Qi65. What's up, Alex? Hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Destin. How you doing, man? Adam's the guy who steals all the giveaways, right? Yes, that is him. Some say he's never actually had to purchase a keyboard. Some say. How many grams of lube do you put in each? Bruh. My guy. Sounds true. It's as about as true as when Annette tried to tell me I was 6 hours early. Oh, I feel bad now. Where's Annette? Where'd he go? Haircut looking clean? Thanks. That's correct. This cannot be done plateless because the mounting points are on the plate, as you guys can see. It is on the plate. I wanted to get something out before sales go live. Thankfully, Alex can cover this as well. Nothing compares to the Go. No, dude, go check out Destin's stuff too, bro. I think the more people in keyboards doing content and covering things, the better. I don't think it should just be one person. I was seeing the IC for GMK Splash. Let me go look. $5 years ago? Huh? Oh, here, 6 weeks ago. Is this the same keycap set? It is. I mean, it's alright. I don't think I'd get this. It's too blue. It's a rerun. Unfortunately, this isn't really my color scheme. So, GB soon? Shipping soon, guys. Shipping soon. Don't worry. 5 years? Shipping soon. Shipping soon, everybody. One of these days. Hi, Jishi. How you doing, man? MX or EC Lily? Yeah, I'm with Annette on this one. Really depends on what you like. I think you'll be happy with either or. I don't Twitch and just noticed, but thank you, Arkeebs Lau, for the gift sub. Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it, guys, for the subs today and just hanging out. Thanks for the bits as well today, Burn. Thank you, guys. Means a lot. Yeah, I ended up picking up some cable management stuff. And then I think the only other thing I kind of want to dabble in now is I kind of do want to get some like wall storage set up. I think on this wall, you guys can't see, but it's right beside me. I want to start hanging up tools opposed to having them all over the place. And then I would like to get some floating shelves here on this wall, and then I think I also want to get one more storage thing on this wall too, but we'll see. I've been ignoring it for so long because I've been trying to save up some money for other stuff, but you know what, I think I'm going to reshift my direction of what I'm going to be spending my money on. I think storage is important. I think getting like a comfortable workspace is super important. Have any keyboard posts in Discord get removed but for being blue? No. No. I promise I don't do that. Have any keyboard... Or sorry, Alex, you see the new AM Cyberboard Wukong? I did. They actually reached out. Realistically, I don't have time to cover it. Like this month. I think they want it soon. Like I don't have any free slots. Honestly, it's cool, but I saw the price point. What do they want? Like $850 for it? It's all right. I think the design is definitely interesting. I don't foresee that being on everyone's desk. I think that's a very particular design. They make interesting products, but dude, for $850, oh boy, that's a tough pill to swallow for a cyberboard. Very tough pill to swallow for me. The wing trees? We're doing wing trees today, yes. These are the Yuyings, I believe. Angry Meow is overhyped. Did they get bought out by someone? Okay, good. $829 USD, ouch. Dude, that would be over $1,000 Canadian, and then you'd have to pay import fees on that. Like, it would be absolutely fucking crazy to order that. It would be super wild. So here's the PCB with the switches. This looks fantastic. I love the silver and black look. I think the granites would have also looked really good on this if you wanted to have it more same. All right, so now to open this board. So the instructions that I was given say that I should take out these 4 screws first. Although, I'm going to be honest, I might just actually use my own screwdriver for this. Mojeev, thank you so much for converting your sub, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's very kind of you, my friend. These are new switches. They're wing tree switches. They're from Unikeys. Let's grab this. So these longer ones go in the back. They are fake MX Blacks. Well, no, not really. I can already tell you they don't feel as scratchy as Cherry. But they have the same kind of vibe as them for sure. Oh, so this is 2 separate pieces. Ah, interesting. Okay, so that makes more sense. And then we have the bottom here, which houses 4 more screws to get inside. Interesting. So there we can see that this is just one piece. And I guess this is considered the mid piece. Oh, I guess we still need a screwdriver for a different bit for this. Oh, DDS messed up? Okay, so I was about to say, but it's okay. Archives has told us that the screws are all supposed to be the same hex size, but apparently they screwed up in production. Not actual production, but for the prototypes. Really easy fix anyways, so. Alright, I think that's all the screws we need to do. Just these 4. Let me triple check. Okay, yeah, so just make sure this doesn't like fly anywhere. Now this should just lift. Or was there one more screw somewhere? This just lifts. Perfect. So inside we see 2 gaskets on the bottom, 3 on the top, mirrors on the top here as well for the top frame. Internal ridges look nice. Arcubes, and to kind of verify with you, are these really just to make sure nothing contacts with the ridge? Is it kind of like a pseudo force break from the PCB? That is smart. I'll say this from experience. When we were doing the Manta, we had to actually cut away pieces, kind of like you've cut away pieces here in the design, but we ended up having to like shorten some of the pieces too, because the tighter tolerances, like this keyboard is probably running on like a tighter tolerance. So this is a very thoughtful piece of design without having the need to cut away some of the ridges. Very, very cool. I like that a lot. But absolutely necessary when it comes to these thinner keyboards, so to speak. Let's plug that in and let's... Perfect. So that just aligns nicely. It doesn't clamp in, but it sits in nicely. Cool. Oh yes, the internal screws. You are correct on that. For some reason I was thinking we can put those in afterwards. So these go in now, by the way. And they're like the key cults in which you kind of put your screwdriver through the assembly. Oh wait, may I see a closer shot on those? What do you want to see? I can show you guys. Hold on. You want to see the internal ridges? I got you guys. Here is the internals. I have not seen the OG ones. If there was changes made, I am not too positive what the changes were. This is my first time ever looking at the board, like internally. Has a similar inner bottom case like the Manta. More or less. I think we ended up... See how Arkeebs has put little silicone pieces here to prevent shorting? We ended up just cutting away this whole piece over here. Just like I think we left this piece over here. We don't need to cut it out on ours. But I think this is pretty smart to add these silicone pieces. We ended up kind of even doing some more inner cuts, you know, stuff like that. But believe it or not, I'll give some credit to any designer who's adding these internal ridges. I really like the addition of these internal ridges in keyboards. Not only do they help with, like, you know, thinner designs in some sense, but they actually do affect sound profile. These ridges, you know, they're not like, they're a pretty notable difference in size. What they do is as sound hits the bottom, it deflects and scatters in different ways. So I've found that they really help with making the keyboard not sound as flat or metallic-y and like it's just a bell of aluminum. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool addition we've been seeing in a lot more recent keyboards. I think the sound profile is just kind of like, the sound thing is kind of like a little side effect. It gives character to the sound, exactly what Ann said. All right, so all those are in. Let's put this back on. Hopefully the screws didn't go everywhere. I would probably also suggest not tightening these right away and just screw them in an X pattern. Hopefully, oh, I think this one screw is crooked. I might have to go, let's see, can I just fix it like this? Yeah, okay, never mind. I have to go in and, this is a small little side effect of this kind of design here. They just have to align properly, so this one screw isn't really sitting 100%. Much better. Are they magnetic? No, no. The screws are not magnetic. Oh, don't tell me that one there's not sitting properly now. Okay, hold on. Let me reflip this. Let's take out all the screws and reflip this. Hydrate. I actually have water today, believe it or not. I actually do have a bit of water. My bad. Oh, dude, Arkeebs, you were all good. I understand the decision for this, though. I get it. If you want to have some of these accent pieces in like a look like this, I totally understand. You have nothing to apologize for. It's just a quirk of building it. I don't think it's overly complex at all. but definitely something to note is you probably have to just keep a heavy hand on the board while flipping it. I'm actually just going to keep it like gripped here. As we screw it in. Do you have a favorite keyboard designer? Keeps. No, I don't have a favorite. I appreciate everyone in this hobby who's designing things, man. Honestly, this hobby would be boring without the lovely bunch of people that we have. It's impossible for me to say a favorite here. Everyone has bits and traits of things they design. Like, truly, hear me out. Everyone has things I appreciate that they do. Everybody. It's impossible for me to like one person more than the other. You know, Bull has his own way of designing things. Arkeebs clearly has his own way. We have other designers like Rabbit, who designs things his own way and utilizes different materials. There's been a crap that we have JJW, who has some iconic designs in my opinion. There's a lot of crazy good designers. Gawk has been creating some amazing things. So we have great people in this hobby who are doing fantastic things. It's just everyone's going to be doing their own thing and doing it differently. I'll do one at a time here. So it's literally impossible for me to pick one or the other. Yeah, we have Bruce. Bruce is doing some great things like the Ori series there. And I think to pick one over the other is totally valid, and you're able to do so, and shouldn't feel bad. But I think as a whole, I literally have to say everyone who's tried is amazing. Like, everyone who's dabbled and puts their passion into the projects, the hobby wouldn't be here in what it is without those people trying, you know? Beautiful. Love this. This looks so good, Arkeebs. Love, love, love this. God damn, look at the tan on the back of my neck, by the way. It's because I own, look, you can kind of see. It's so bad, dude. Holy smokes. I didn't even realize how bad it was until I adjusted my camera today. That's pretty bad. It's because when I go out, I just keep my, like, I don't know, just, I don't bother putting anything on my neck, I guess. What do you think of the new iPhone 17 Pro color? It's nice. I'm not gonna get it though. I can't say I don't like it. It looks cool. The orange is my fave, but dude, I don't know. So much money for these things, dude. Do you mind pressing on the part where the JST cable sits? Seems fine to me, Arkeebs. I'll probably be able to tell a little bit more once I put keycaps on. Still hate the camera bumps? I know, this is really irritating. This shit, that's really fucking irritating to me. I can't stand it, but I don't want to put a case on. I can't stand it, dude. I hate cases on the phones. But yeah, this shit, super irritating. So stupid. First world problems, man. Dude, you know what they could do? Honestly, I don't think anyone will hate them. Like, hear me out. Yeah, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts. The camera already protrudes out that much, right? Why not, at this fucking point here, just make the camera have like a thicker back and put a bigger battery in there. Like, if they're like, oh, but we need to make it thinner. Bro, you already didn't, though. You already didn't. So just own it and make it like a little thicker and put a bigger battery. I don't know. Whatever. Honestly, whatever, dude. I don't want to get into this right now. I'm going to get angry. All right, let me go find some keycaps. I was thinking Boneyard just because it's fun and boring and I like it. Boneyard it is. I've decided. Future Funk? I want Boneyard. I want Boneyard so bad on this. Not again? Oh my god. What do you mean? I haven't used it in a while. We're good, we're good. I haven't used this in a hot minute. It's been a little while. Don't hate me. What do you mean, not again? Leave me alone. You know what? This is hatefulness. Pixel camera bump is not that bad since it sits nice on the table. You know, a small part of me would like to switch off iPhone. A very small part of me. But I have to admit, once you're kind of in that ecosystem for phones and brands, it is a little tough to change, sadly. Is this where this goes? No, this goes one over. You almost make me like Boneyard. Wait, what's wrong with Boneyard? It'll look really good on this, trust me. It'll just look like nice, and this will be a very simple keyboard. Trust me, trust me. Can you give the dimensions of your keycap container? I can do you one better if you type in !kit. K-I-T. I have the exact links to the ones I use. Hopefully they're still active. Mainly because I don't know the exact dimensions off the top of my my noggin. This goes here. I need to update some of those commands, like camera stuff and a few other things, but for the most part, I updated it like a few months ago, and it's pretty much all up to date. At one point, dude, during COVID, these cases were so hard to get. Everyone was buying them, not for keyboards, just in general. So these were kind of hard to get. But nowadays, I think things have slowed down. Like, I think the whole world's kind of like taking a break from spending. So they're a little bit easier now. You're a Fuji guy? Not anymore. I'm slowly weaning myself off of Fuji. I don't want to get too into it because I feel like it's a boring conversation for some, but yeah, I'm slowly starting to not want to deal with Fuji stuff anymore. I am professionally, I like shooting with Hasselblad. Video-wise, you know what? I have to give it to them, even though I don't like some of their decisions. Sony has been really nice. And then if I were to do it all over again, quite frankly, guys, I would probably go with Nikon. I started my entire career with Nikon, and I think I would probably go back to them. I just saw their new camera they announced, the ZR. Holy smokes. I wish I waited a little bit and didn't get that FX30 in the background there, and I wish I waited for the Nikon. Did I miss something with Fuji? You have missed absolutely nothing with Fuji. It is a great camera for when it works. I have 2 dead Fuji cameras, and I've never seen a camera die in my entire life. I even used to, okay, besides like getting into the small nitty gritties of things, I don't think I can ever want to go back to what Fuji is peddling for the price that they're pushing. I don't want to spend dude, the fact that, do I even have it here right now? I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Now, I was lucky enough, and I know someone who owns a camera store, and I traded them a keyboard and gave them a little bit of money for this. But the fact that this is $2,500 Canadian almost, a X100 6, honestly, it's just okay. To me, this is a $1,500 camera at most. But the fact that this is being sold for the price it is stupid. So I was lucky enough that I got this to be a trade, but like, would I ever spend close to retail on this? Absolutely fucking not. I wouldn't. This is not worth it in my opinion. It's just okay. Do I still have the M11? I do. It's my favorite camera. that little weekend trip that we took, I brought that, and actually I brought the Fuji, and I much preferred the M11. The one that's assembled already, this is the Wraith 60. Did you end up getting one, Sort? I have not tried a Q3. I'm kind of at my wit's end with like spending money on camera stuff right now. There's only one thing I kind of want, which is to trade a camera lens that I have. But like, I don't really have any need to buy anything right now, unless it's like something dies of mine and I need to buy something new. Not the smartest decision, but it's freaking nice. It is expensive. It's honestly, man, it's a collector's item at the end of the day. I think you can get similar, if not better, shots with any other brand too. Nikon or Sony? You know, I would like to go back to Nikon. If I didn't have all the Sony stuff that I recently got for the video work that I'm doing, I would have went back to Nikon. Like if I had to make the decision right now, as of today, probably Nikon. A small part of me really likes that new Canon camera that got released too, but I don't know what it is. I just can't bring myself to do Canon. And it's a really good brand too. I need to snag a 70 to 200 or trade my 100 to 400, but otherwise I'm set. What are you using right now, Space? Yeah, I do like the Nikon glass. I used to shoot with it professionally and it was fan-freaking-tastic, so. Mikey, how you doing, man? How's life, brother? Nikon 35mm lenses from the film era are peak. I still have some old Nikon glass somewhere at my parents' house. Well, I should say it's both me and my father's. I don't know where it is, and I don't even remember what I have. But dude, the Nikon glass, amazing. But Canon also makes really good stuff too. Like I can't hate on Canon. I just can't bring myself to get into another camera brand at the moment. There is a lot of good stuff though. Lots of good stuff. I don't know if we'll do Sunday photos today. We'll probably just wait for Sunday. Sunday's gonna be a really long stream anyways, so. I want to get back into shooting film, but I have a small darkroom. But I want to have a small darkroom first. Yeah, I mean, yes, I would develop your own stuff. Sending that stuff out is gonna get stupid costly. I don't even know if it's worth it these days. What number am I missing? 8? 8. What artisan do I want to use? Should I do something like colorful? Should we do like this guy? Nah, this is the hello computer screen. Maybe we'll do a Kipora. A little colorful in the corner here. Yeah, I'll put that on. And then we need page up and page down and stuff, right? Nah? You guys don't like this? Okay. As a non-photographer, I don't get why you're after brands. Isn't best picture equals best camera? Well, I will admit there's so much truth to what you just said. Yeah. But I do think in a lot of ways, the brand you end up going for is your ecosystem decision. So if you don't like some of the stuff in that ecosystem, I will also say, one thing that's really sold me on cameras these days is menus that are easy to use. I cannot stand... You know what? After this, I'll show you guys. The Sony menus, even on their new cameras, fucking stink. I think they're the worst menus in the world. And then I can show you I can show you guys afterwards if you guys actually want to see after we're done building the keyboard here. But so also there's that decision you have to make too, is like, do you like the camera? Are you comfortable with the camera? One thing that I think is really true and not relevant, but really true, and I think everyone should consider is if you're comfortable with your camera gear or any gear that you're using for whatever situation you are or you're in, you're going to be a better person at what you're doing. You have to be comfy with your gear, which I think doesn't get spoken about enough. A lot of people always kind of preach like cheapest but best or go with the luxury brand or whatever. You have to be comfortable with the things you're using. That is the ultimate truth I've found over the years. Is Fuji like Key Cult 4 years ago? I just don't like Fuji for the cost of everything and the repair costs of everything. That is my take with Fuji stuff sometimes. You guys said you don't want the Keypora. Fine. I'll put this little Alex artisan then. Metal artisan for the second piece there. Someone posted a want to buy Toxic Unicorn for 30k. Damn. Should I, guys? No. That's crazy, dude. No. Nice. Oh, with the keycaps, this is looking insane, dude. Oh my goodness. Do it? No, I'm not going to do it, guys. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell any of my stuff. I don't like selling my stuff. Plus, if I sell anything, guys, let's be fucking real here. It's going to bite me in the ass. I'm not going to do it. That looks great. By the way, Arkeebs, this absolutely looks stunning. Holy smokes. With everything assembled right now, I think I probably would have went with the gray feet for this, but the black feet look great. Keith, thank you so much for 56 freaking months. I appreciate you and I love you, okay? Stunning, stunning board. It's a 1.6 mil PCB. Wow. Let's see how this looks from the side, fully built. I mean, yeah, it looks great. All right, well, how heavy is it? I don't know the fully assembled weight, but we can check here in a second. Let's see how it sounds. It's an 18.5 mil front height, which feels like an 18.5, so I don't think it's high. I think this is pretty standard for like what I like anyways. Ooh, this already sounds nice with these switches. So these are the new wing tree switches with an aluminum plate on the Qi65. Oh, very nice. I think I do want to change the spacebar switch. I like the clack that I'm getting from the alphas though. Dude, if this had some scratch to the switches, this would be absolutely perfect. No desk mat? Okay, we'll try here in a bit. I do just want to try a cherry switch for the spacebar. Not that I'm not liking the wing tree one, but I think I'm more into full travel spacebars. Let's see. Do I have a cherry switch avail? Maybe. Yeah, I got one. It starts at 350 for this board. Yeah. All right, so that's interesting. I do think the wing tree is a bit more brighter in a plasticier sense. Like it has a bit more of a plasticky edge to it. Yeah, see, that's a good combination. Oh, that is hitting nice. Ooh. Damn, this is a very bright keyboard. Even with the cherry in it, like... very, very bright. Let's see with no desk pad, as Arkeeb said. So I put this on my lap, guys. It'll be like my little tablecloth, like I'm eating dinner or something. Oh! Ooh, this does sound really good with no desk pad. In fact, I think it sounds better with no desk pad. Mmm. Okay, these switches are really nice. I still prefer the cherry for the spacebar here, but obviously everyone's preferences are different with that kind of stuff. But very, very nice switches as well. I need more time with them to really get my, I guess, a better grasp of how much I like these switches. But the keyboard, let's talk about just the keyboard here. Initial impressions, really like it. I will say this leans, if you're going to go with the aluminum, this leans a slight bit brighter overall. So if you're not into extremely bright keyboards, perhaps this isn't something you're going to be into. If you do like brighter keyboards, like myself, this is literally right up my alley. It definitely doesn't have as much bass present throughout the entire keyboard, which is something I'm noticing. This seems to really focus on the higher ends of sound, the higher spectrum of the sound, you know. It doesn't have a crap ton of deep sounds. And again, that probably is like more up my alley in the long run, but if you're kind of more into balanced sound signatures, perhaps try a plastic plate. Yeah, you could perhaps even try a copper bottom. This is the stainless steel bottom / mid piece, whatever you want to call it. MX2As would probably make this really deep because they're a very naturally deep switch. One thing I want to try before we tune off or turn our brains off here, let me actually get some granite switches. I kind of want to try just a little bit of them on some of the alphas because they're naturally really deep switches anyways. You know, I know you're asking our keeps this, Jimmy. I would probably still use the aluminum. I think the alu is very much my vibe. So we'll put it on the J and K here for the granites. Oh yeah, dude. Listen to how deep the granites are. So this is the wing tree, and these are stock granites. So that does bring forward some of the deeper sounds. Definitely not as like bright as the wing trees, but also these are a 3.7 travel distance. Interesting. Looking back, do you think the Event Horizon would still be one of your favorite boards? It is a very pretty board. I will admit, I think, speaking honestly, some of the delays that board has gotten itself into have been a little bit disheartening to see. So we'll see how that affects my I guess decisions in the long term. Let's try now with some milky yellows. I would say a little brighter than the granites. Still the same volume, I'd say, but definitely has a little bit more of that like milky kind of, you know, typical milky yellow pop. Are they a little bit lower in sound signature? I don't know. Definitely have a bit more of an upstroke. These ones here, I believe, are the factory loop. Well, they are the factory loop ones. Interesting. You know, I like the wing trees. If you really want to get something loud, the wing trees seem like a really good choice. Oh, I have nothing for Nixies at the moment. I'm so sorry, Gallo. I have nothing. I am completely out of Nixies. Oh no, why'd I put these in, man? The milky yellows, though, Pain in the ass to get out. Bruh. Alright. I think I'd probably use the granites in this case more than the milky yellows, if I'm being honest. I think the granites a little bit more up my alley. Notoriously a pain, yeah. Well, let's try one more spacebar here. We'll try the granite spacebar. Now, granite spacebar is a little bit more mellow overall. Typically, I actually prefer using the cherries from... Yeah, a little bit more mellow. A little bit more accentuating some of the metallic-y noises. I don't like it. I prefer the cherry. The cherry, I think, is a little bit nicer. But you can definitely tell, even on the spacebar, overall, because this is a cherry switch. Do you guys hear that, like, the metallic-y kind of noise on the spacebar? So you are going to get a brighter spacebar. I think overall, this is just going to lean very bright. You probably will have to find the right spacebar that suits your style. Very nice. Please call your next switch the Bedrock. That'd be funny. Do I have a vintage switch in here? Here. Is this one? This is, but this doesn't have a lot of that vintage scratch. Do I have another one here? Hold on. I thought I had a few vintage. Maybe not. Not really. Alright, it's okay. Thought I had a few, but I guess I do not. Vintage on Hot Swap is asking for trouble? I haven't had any issues with vintage on Hot Swap. We also tune the spacebar just a slight bit here. But nice, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Again, I think out of all the 65s I've tried recently, this is definitely one of the brighter ones I've tried, which could be right up your alley. It's right up mine. So totally up to you. But very, very nice. Arkeebs, I think you did a really good job on this. I like brighter boards too. Yeah, I think it's pretty common that people like the brighter stuff. Perfect. With the plate, what plate would you go next to the to take the brightness down? I would probably use something plastic. Yeah, those are tuned to perfection now. I think that actually changed the sound profile a little bit too of the stab. Very nice. Very nice. I don't like FR4. There's certain boards where FR4 works. I usually don't care for it though. Like I think on the mode stuff, because of the lattice blocks, FR4 is good. Maybe actually this FR4 would be okay, but usually FR4 is not really something I go for. Someone redeemed a pen pop. It's just not a sound profile that I typically like. So, yeah, FR4, like I said, on all the mode stuff seems to be actually really good. Like, I can't complain. I do like it on the mode stuff, but someone said I also got really tan. Thank you. just got some sun, that's all. I don't know what's going on, but I'm missing sound tests like crazy. Yesterday it was my dog needing to go outside, and today my college is calling me about financial aid. You're currently muted, bro. Oh my, I'm so sorry, Jedi. Can we see the keyboard sleeve? Do you mean... Sorry, do you mean this thing? The one that it came with? Got a little piece of dust on it. This guy? Has like the logo of the keyboard on it. We'll do one more sound test here. You plug it in. I like Palm, but I prefer PP better. I think polypropylene is definitely like my plastic choice of plate recently. wing tree switches are nice. Okay, the one thing I'm going to say too, and I know this is already advertised as a low tolerance, or I guess a very tight tolerance. The springs all feel very good on the stock wing tree switches. In fact, like a small part of me wants to say these are one of the nicer springs. This and the Type Plus stuff. Anything with like a plus minus of 3 and lower is usually really good springs. So this will be one of those switches where if you get them, you don't have to spring swap them. Like they're really good. They're on Unikey's website somewhere. If you guys want to use it, I don't have the affiliate code ready to go, but you can just, if you guys want to support my content, you can click on the affiliate link for the keyboard and just navigate the website, but I don't have it like off the top of the head right now. Let me go pull it up for you guys though, but it won't be the affiliate code. Wing tree. So these are the exact ones that I used today. Oh, okay, I can't copy paste here. I have to do it manually. The only board I have that has a palm plate is the Phantom 65. Good board, but I think the FR4 plate is better on it. Oh, so that might be one of the boards too. Like I said, FR4 for me is very specific. It has to be a very specific board for me to really like it. This is the wing tree switch. I can go back in that case. Alex, you are unmuted. Can I get a little HJ at least? Huh? No, I'll do another one for you, man. Hold on, I got you. Bro asked so casually, he's like, at least. Definitely a nice little aluminum resonance going on with this. Resonance. Am I saying that right? What's at 1 o'clock on your desk? I can only see the corner. I'm very curious. This? This thing? Type Plus box? Oh yeah, this is a Type Plus box. It's just the box for the stabs. And then this is just a little cement screw holder that I got from Turbulent Labs. It looked aluminum? Oh, do you just mean this thing? Oh wait, do you mean like my little pen holder? Is that maybe what you're talking about? Oh, you just meant the box. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's just the Type Plus box. I had to really think hard where 1 o'clock was. I had to do one of the, you know, the visuals for myself. All right, though, guys. Good board. I don't know if you guys still want to do anything else today, but the Flow AT. I don't know. What switches were used today? They were the wing tree switches. Here, I'll link them again in chat. If you guys would like, I have an affiliate code for Unikeys, but this isn't the affiliate code. Where's the pen holder from? That is from Over Engineered. And then, dude, by the way, I'm gonna give Matthew a shout out here. These pens are phenomenal. Like, so this is that Mod Musing pen that he sent over. Absolutely insane. This has been like my favorite thing to use. Well worth it if you guys want to pick one up. Holy shit, I like these things. So nice. Literally been using it like every day. What's the price of the keyboard? Link says 45 bucks. It's 350 to start. I don't know why the link says 45 right now, but it's not out. It's not out yet. Beginning of October, I think, is what DY said. Let's see. Let me go figure that out again. What was the exact day DY said here? Beginning of October, they're aiming for. So, all right, everybody. Well, I hope everyone had a nice time on stream today. By the way, Alex, do you think you and Bowl would consider making the Manta designed case available in different form factors? We've been getting a lot of asks for it. I don't know is the answer. Like, I don't have a great yes or no for you right now. We're working on another board at the moment. I think you guys will like the design language. I don't want to spoil anything. There are some other purposes for the board that we're making. I really want to spoil things, but I really don't want to spoil things. We are so far away from finishing the prototype, like the finalized proto. We're literally meeting tomorrow to talk about it some more. But there are a few cool things we're going to be offering with it. So it's not going to be revolutionary, but we think it'll be very convenient for people who find it convenient. I don't want to say too much. I literally don't want to spoil it. So maybe we'll show you guys in like a week or two and kind of fill you in once we get more of like a solid grasp of what we're doing. So have a good rest of the day. Thank you. And dude, thank you Arkeebs and Unikeys for sending this out. I'll take some pictures and figure out what we're doing with it. The wing tree switches ended up being really nice. Again, I kind of want to use them more before I give like final judgment. It's only my first time using them, so. But absolutely stunning board. You can see how much thought and love and passion went into this thing. Very nice. I give this one your thumbs up. I do think, however, this is one of those boards that leans brighter. Final thoughts on this. So if you don't like brighter sounding boards, you may not be interested in this. You may want to go with something a bit deeper, or maybe just use a deeper subset of like parts for this, like maybe a plastic plate and deeper switches. But very, very nice. Good price point to it, $350. Is there a GB start date? They said beginning of October. I don't exactly know when. Is it for a different target group? It'll be for many different people, Banana. Many different people, so. Dude, if you probably put blue cheese switches in it, it'll be nice, for sure. Blue cheese switches might be like super hot in this. Just happy my days off align with you streaming this week. Hell yeah, bro. Love that. Is it a 65 too? No, I will tell you this much. We're not going to do another 65. Alright though, guys. That's enough spoilers for today. If you guys are interested in the Qi65, definitely give it a look. I think it's a beautiful keyboard. Beautiful, beautiful keyboard. I don't have much to say, negative things to say about this one. I think Arkeebs did a fantastic job. Like, literally, I have nothing bad to say. Other than just, like I said, sound preferences, but very nice. We're going to be looking at the Space 80 tomorrow, which, dude, I'm happy that's getting another run. I'm really happy the Space 80's seeing the light of day again. It was such a popular keyboard, so I'm surprised it didn't run sooner. But all right, guys, we will talk soon. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to go back to working on getting everything pre-prepped for the subathon this weekend. And then we'll go from there. So, let's go find someone to raid. Let's go see who's online. Before you end, what's your top 3 60% boards of all time? Shit. I really like the Lily. That might be one of my favorites. I really like the Ori 60. And I do think, one of my top 3 maybe has gotten dethroned for the Pangea Mini. I think those would be like my top 3 in that order specifically. There's probably something I'm probably forgetting, but first things that come to mind. Dude, okay, let me address something. I think the Unicorn is a beautiful keyboard. In fact, I kind of like it more than the Kohaku. Is it my top most used keyboard? Oddly enough, no. I don't know why. I don't want to use that over the other ones that I have. It might just be because the design language of the other ones maybe speak to me a bit more. I get the Unicorn as a cult classic, and I get why. But yeah, I just kind of prefer the other ones. Like, strictly because of design. I think it's a beautiful sounding keyboard. Definitely up there for, like, top sounds. But, alright, let's go raid someone. Let's go raid... no one's doing keyboards at the moment, are they? Oh wait, is Borderlands 4 out? Shit, I might have something to do tonight. Let's just go raid the Ducks. Fuck it. Let's just go raid the Ducks. I have no one to raid today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I really like doing these 1 p.m. streams. I really have to schedule these 1 p.m. ones more often. I have so much more energy and I feel way more lively doing them. So... Alright though guys, you guys have a good one. I will talk to you guys very soon. See you guys tomorrow. we're doing the Space 80s, so I'll see you then. Bye, everybody. Love you, and you better have a good day.